So I'm going to first cover why I did what I did with Natalie. So this was a build-up from starting the OnlyFans to getting in the house, the first house on OnlyFans in ATL, to the conversation and disrespect that I got, and you guys saw it. So the first experience I had with Natalie was we were on the road recording for OnlyFans, and she threw my skirt out the window. I did not understand that. I don't know if she was doing it for attention, for you guys to feel like, wow, she bullied Christina. But it was definitely giving bully mean girl. That's what it was giving. I would personally never throw a girl's skirt out the window for no good reason. That's one. Two, I burped, which is a natural thing. I burp, I fart, I use the bathroom. That's natural. She got out of character with me in the car and just again wanted to establish her dominance and her presence and that whole Natalie thing. The disrespect wasn't called for. I wasn't digging it, but I let it slide. Third, we get to the conversation. She fights Jada, who is all of 5 foot, and Natalie's a pretty big girl. I mean, you can obviously see that. No shade. She's a decent sized girl like myself. I'm 5'8". I'm 150 pounds. I'm a decent sized girl. She wanted me to jump in and then got mad that I didn't jump in. As a friend, I walked up the stairs to make sure she was okay and to see how she was feeling. And she was like, "Get the fuck out, Christina," blah, blah, blah. And everybody saw that. That was another disrespect I took. So by the time we got to the mansion and we got the deal with Zeus, I was already on some, if she tries me, I'm going to have to stand up for myself. And I'm going to let her have it. Because if I don't stand up for myself, who's going to do it? And what integrity would I have if I don't stand up for myself and I continue to allow someone to constantly, repeatedly, same shit, disrespect me? So that's that. To the fight part. Do I feel like that fight was fair? When it started, but when you have a huge security guard who's over 6 feet tall, probably about over 300 pounds, probably more, in the middle of that fight, and he's pinning me down on a bed, and you're continuing to pull my hair and punch, I would call that a cheap shot. That's cheap. It's low. And some people will say, well, there's no rules in fighting. Absolutely not. But integrity-wise, am I going to kick somebody while they're being held and restrained? No, because it's just, at that point, ooh, look at that edit. At that point, it's not a fight. At that point, you're just taking cheap shots. So that's that. Later on, fast forward to that night where they're showing me sing on the mic and all that, it's very obvious that I'm drunk. But once again, Natalie took that opportunity to use against me something that I had been struggling with, which is obviously addiction. That's something that, I'm not going to cover right now because I have an exclusive contract with Zeus. I'm going to allow Zeus, tell that story however they want. But what I'm not going to have is Natalie and some of the cast members doing confessionals based off a false narrative. I was not on drugs. I was drunk. We were drinking a lot that day. So me singing in the kitchen and doing stupid shit and being annoyed of Natalie and some other girls is not that big of a deal. Okay? It happens. But I noticed some of the girls are in the confessionals agreeing with Natalie's false narrative. Yeah, Christina's definitely probably on something, blah, blah, blah. These girls don't know me personally. They don't know my life. So where can they possibly be getting this story of Christina's on drugs? Where can they possibly be getting that from? Who's the only person that's been saying that constantly since the very beginning? I can only put 2 and 2 together and say, that's Natalie. And I get it. We had a fight. I hit her first. She's probably upset about it. But we're grown. We fought it out. You got your cheap shots. It's done. But you're going around the house telling people I'm on drugs. And you know for a fact they're going to be on your side because you're an EP. And to me, it's pathetic. Some of these girls pretend to be my friend and pretend that they understand and they agree. And then on camera, it's a different thing. Totally get it. Here's my thoughts about the cast. I feel like they might be a little bit afraid of Natalie. Not necessarily like physically, like I'm pretty sure they would fight her if they had to, and I don't think they would be scared. What I mean by scared of Natalie is I think that they feel as though if they go against her and they don't agree, kiss ass or suck up, that it's going to be a threat to their career. So like these girls really want to be on TV. They want to be entertainers. This is what they want to do. Natalie is helping with that because she's an EP. So what better to do than to be on the best side of the EP? Example. Today, Sarah posted a video of me and Natalie's fight. And in her caption, she says, Natalie, you know I'm on your side, but check out the fight tonight at 6 p.m. One, Sarah, no one asked you whose side you're on. You took the opportunity to say that in your caption to try and establish some sort of friendship with Natalie again so that she can help you advance in your career. And I understand times are very trying. We don't want to ruin our careers. And you got to do what you got to do, right? So it just seems a little bit fake. You know, on the conversation, Natalie said that Sarah was pretty much a prostitute and would fuck for $100 in a boom boom room, and that she was a stripper for 13 years, and that she had 8 abortions or something like that. I'm not going to quote it word for word. But now you're her friend. If you look at the facts, it doesn't add up, sis. It don't make sense. But I get why you're doing what you're doing. I got you. I get it. But realistically, y'all didn't fuck with each other in the house. Y'all don't really fuck with each other now. Y'all wasn't fucking with each other back then. All y'all did was fight. So all I'm gonna gather is that everybody is on the safe side. The side that's gonna keep them where they want to be in life. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm confident in who I am and where I'm gonna be in life. And I'm actually real life talented. So I don't need anyone to define who I am, to help who I'm gonna be, because that's God given. I'm gonna be it regardless. I love you guys. Have a good night.